too close to call. Will it be Warrington Wolves? Will it be St Helens? Who will be that last team into the semi-finals for 2025? Alongside me, as just mentioned, Jonathan Davis, Robbie Paul. I'm not going to ask you for your predictions, but would you agree? Too tight to call?
Well, it's a fantastic day anyway. Pitch is magnificent and two great sides. It just could be a classics. It'll come down to
this season, rather down the middle. What will they do? Will they shift it? It goes to Harrison, who releases it back towards the centre of the field. Finds Williams. Back inside to Dufty. Wonderful vision from Williams. Great support from Dufty.
The opportunity to get over the line.
Here's the mistake that set the scrum up. I think Harrison's offload was more of a chuck it anywhere. There he goes, as that. But just watch. He just follows him. He follows him. And Morgan knows there's a gap between him and Walmsley. That's the problem. As the ball goes loose, just watch Dufty now. He follows on the inside trail. There's a big gap because Walmsley can't get there.
Doesn't get too far this time. And so St Helens again with Sirinen. Can he get out of that tackle? He's spinning, he's doing his best and offloads to Lomax. 10 metres away, puts the kick in, bodies are there.
Oh, it's a try.
And it looks like Sealer is the first man to get there.
Is that crossing at the start? This is what they're worried about. Yeah, nothing wrong with that, and he play it on.
George Williams. I think George Williams was just calling for a little bit of an obstruction.
I don't think it was, or was it?
No, I don't think it was either.
Just watch. He ran into his own player, but
let's call it a kerfuffle.
Yeah.
But great look, great vision by Johnny Lomax. Great touch on the kick.
Again, going down short to Mbai, who puts the kick long downfield.
He's definitely the main kicker now, isn't he? Mbai taking that mantle.
Oh, and Ashton spins out of the tackle and he's away. He's got support as well. He's in space. Dufty on his left. Does he need him? He puts on the accelerators, but he's caught in the end, but releases the ball and keeps it in play. And Warrington find themselves 10
numbers out here on the right.
Here's Williams, puts a grubber through. He was under pressure though, and now it's St Helens who scoop it up, and it's Knowles who's away.
Hang on, penalty offside.
Absolutely vital for either side.
Yeah, might be 2, should have been 6.
Yeah, I think Ashton was certainly seeing the glory, wasn't he, in front of him, rather than maybe being aware about what was outside him. As Sneed is successful with the conversion, and Warrington trying to risk it. Too many errors so far for Warrington in this second half as the kick comes in from Williams, collected by Curry! And Ben Curry crosses for Warrington!
This could be 8 points.
Yeah, on the back of some broken play by Warrington, once again they set the platform. Now what they've done over the last few sets is they've passed the ball wide. That's forced the defence up, but this time George Williams, a really nice touch on the kick, just into that little pocket of no man's land. The ball bounces, comes back in the right direction. Curry's on the man of the moment, on the spot.
It's a lovely kick, a little bit of a deflection, but the bounce just favours Curry, and he's over.
St Helens defence have been watching that setup.
The arm is raised.
Tackling Walmsley must be like tackling scaffolding.
Willsby pings the ball out wide to Benison, who has to kick back in field, and that's a mess from Warrington.
He's in.
Opportunity for Saints, and it's Clark who capitalises.
Yeah, this is best. So we've already cleared the first part, which is onside offside. So the ball is knocked on from Warrington, so that's now 0 tackle. That is the foot of the St Helens player and comes back off the Warrington man. So we can play on from this point. Keep playing on. Clean pick up. Fast and something tight towards grounding, please. So possibly the corner, just to check. It's in towards the corner. And the ball is grounded. I've made my decision.
Thank you. So St Helens back in it. Darryl Clark, the try scorer. Kick to come. Game on. And still we see tackles with ferocity. Here we go with Ashton down the wing, breaking from inside his own 20. He's just got Wellesby to beat. Playing with him almost, toying with him. But it's the full-back Jack Wellesby who got the better of the challenge.
Again, yeah.
Ashton was desperate to get to that ball,
Calm
though.
down
There
a
was
bit.
nothing but fresh air in front of him.
Get away.
Oh, this is dangerous.
Oh, Williams through the gap. He's got some
He's
ball
in,
as well.
he's
but
in.
Williams pins his ears back. Williams scores. The captain for Warrington scores with 10 minutes to go. And that's
Lanera, like we were talking about. Ball out the back. Aston scrambling to get to it. Shut him down. The defence is all at 6s and 7s now. Nothing set. But then the opportunity spotted out wide. And George Williams spots it. He sees there's only Sirenen out there.
He's got
Alex
Sirenen
Walmsley.
and Walmsley in front of him. Once he sees who's in front of him, it's game over.
He knows he's got them. And that's game IQ, that's looking up and having a look in front of you.
Again.
What the St Helens defenders are doing, they're thinking, I can see we've just got 3 numbers outside. They don't know who it is and who they're defending against. We're a big game, come your big game players, and they come up with the big game plays.
their quest to get back to Wembley is still on track as the final hooter goes. And the Wolves beat St Helens. Their hopes that it could still be their year alive. And Sam Burgess takes the Wolves through to the semi-finals.